Alright, I'm doing a summary on Masechet Megillah Daf Gimel. So it says that the daughter of Paro was called a Yehudiya. Why was she called a Yehudiya? Because she went against Avodah Zarah. Her husband was Caleb. Why was he called Mered? Mered because he went against the Meraglim, and so she also went against her father's Avodah Zarah. So that's why they were married together. She gave birth to Moshe Rabbeinu, not Mamish. She only adopted Moshe Rabbeinu, but anybody who adopts Yotman and Tom is as if he brings as if he's the parent. Then we have Machlokas in the Gemara whether what was Esther's real name. So Rav Meir says her name was Esther. Why was she called Hadassah? Because Tzadikim called it Hadass. Rav Yehuda says that her real name was Hadass, and she was called Esther because she wouldn't tell anybody her secrets. And Nehemiah said that her real name was also Hadass, and why was she called Esther? Because she had a great smell. But Nazir says her real name was Esther, and she wasn't an attractive woman. That's like an Hadass, which is not an attractive plant. Rabbi Shimon says that her name was Esther indeed, but she was green like Hadass. Then it says that Mordechai took her as a daughter, not as a daughter mamish, but she took her as a wife. Okay, we know that the word bat really means bite, means house means wife. Then we learned that Achashverosh would not sleep with her in the daytime, only nighttime. So we learned that he had one good quality. And we say that Esther was a very attractive woman in the eyes of everybody. What does it mean, everybody? That everybody saw her as if she was a girl from their village, which is more attractive than from women outside of their village. Then it says that Rav says that she, during intercourse, she was very good with Achashverosh, that she was like a besula, like a virgin, like a married woman. Esther would not ever tell Achashverosh where she was from. He tried doing a lot of things to get her to admit, but she wouldn't admit where she was born. And then we see that Rachel was very tzinoah, that she passed the siman to her sister. Shalom was very tzinoah, that he didn't tell anybody that he was king, and that's why he merited to have a great granddaughter of Esther, who was also very tznius. It says that Esther would sleep with Achashverosh and then go to mikvah and be with her husband Mordechai. This was allowed because it was rape. It wasn't beratzon. Then the Gemara says that Bigdan and Teresh were two people started to try to poison Achashverosh's wine. The reason they didn't succeed was because Achashverosh spoke the language, so he knew that they were trying to plan against him, because he wasn't in the Beis Din. And then the Gemara says that Rish Lakish says that God, when he attacks the Jews, he first has the cure and then he attacks the Jews. Well, the guy it's the opposite. First the guys get attacked and then the cure is invented. Then it says that Haman, he did a pool, or he did a lottery. The lottery landed on Zain Adar. He thought that was a good thing because Zain Adar was the day that Moshe Rabbeinu died, but he didn't know. But it was also the day that Moshe Rabbeinu was born. Then it says that he spoke lots of lashon hara towards the Jews. He said the Jews don't work, the Jews don't do mitzvahs, and the Jews wouldn't even drink the wine of the king, but they would drink the wine if a bee fell inside it. And the Gemara says that both Haman and Achashverosh had a bad will. Don't think that Achashverosh was good and Haman was evil. Both Achashverosh and Haman had bad will. They wanted to kill the Jews, and as both of their favors. We just finished Masechet Megillah Daf Gimel.